Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha says action will be taken against any private or public school management that ordered Class 8 candidates to pay for registration of the national examinations. Some of the candidates were removed from the list of pupils to sit for the exam after they failed to pay the registration fee. Meanwhile, 4 invigilators from Kisii Primary School have been disciplined after they arrived late at the examination center. Our Senior Education Affairs reporter Sharon Baranga has that story.
Finally, the long-awaited day by the class of 2020 to sit for their national examination was here. On Monday, the Class 8 candidates tackled mathematics, English grammar and composition, but there were a bit of hiccups recorded in some centers. Speaking from Kiambu County, Education Cabinet Secretary mentioned a case that happened at a school in Nyanza where the school's administration directed candidates to pay for registration of the national examination. Those who did not pay were removed from the list of pupils who are sitting for the exam this year.
If our children who are in schools, and this particular school was a private school, first of all collected money to register the children, which as I said before is a criminal offense, because the government of His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ordered for the last 5 years that examination fees be paid for all children, both in private and public schools. So it is just a process, it doesn't require anything. But in certain parts, this place is in Nyanza, but I will not go further than that because I don't want to scare the children. All I have said that for those people who took money from the children, and we find that the children were not registered, we have decided as a government that the children must take the exam. Even though under protest, they must take the exam and they must not be penalized. There are quite a few of them.
At Kisii Primary School, 4 invigilators were disciplined after they arrived late in the examination center. The Principal Secretary for Basic Education, Julius Juan, who visited the school shortly after releasing the exam papers, ordered immediate replacement of the invigilators who came late.
We have 4 invigilators who were late. I think you must have seen that. It's unfortunate that all of them were male invigilators who were late. But thank God for the TSC county director. She has already got us 3 new ones who have replaced the 4 who are late. I think one could just be arriving. As you have seen, the vehicles have been bringing new invigilators. There was one who came late. We told him to go back where he is because he's not prepared to work. We have one of our education officers, the castle, is sitting in for one of the invigilators until the invigilator comes, and then exam will proceed as it is. Once you commit to be an invigilator or a supervisor or any of us, we must take this seriously. This is an all-government matter, and there's no way you can commit that you're going to be an invigilator and then you come late. That is why we sent the other one back to go to where he has come from.
We have a little hiccup, but it doesn't involve the integrity of examinations. The hiccup we have this morning is that some teachers perhaps did not arrive on time, but I think we are going to reorganize ourselves to ensure that going forward everybody must be here before 6 o'clock.
Magoha further warned those with plans of cheating in the examination that they will not succeed, and if they are caught, then legal action will be taken against them. One of the plans that was discovered early was writing of answers on masks being used by candidates. Meanwhile, candidates whose names are missing from the list of registered candidates have been advised to report to NEC, and they will be facilitated to sit for the exams.
And any other child who presents himself or herself for an examination must be given examination. Of course, then it will then mean that a decision will have to be made from where we are, that an examination paper may be photocopied so that the child can be given an opportunity to do an exam. And like I said, the government is going to deal very firmly, without fear or favor, with those crooks who still think it is business as usual.
On Tuesday, the candidates will sit for science, Kiswahili grammar, and Kiswahili composition.